Tonight, I want to take you to a place unlike any other. A quiet town resting at the edge of the world, where the nights stretch longer, the air feels softer, and sleep arrives like a gentle visitor instead of a demand. A town where something extraordinary happens every single night. Because when darkness settles, and the lanterns glow in their warm amber light, every single person, drifts into the same dream. No matter their age, their memories, their worries, or the tiredness they carry, their minds all meet in a shared world, woven from calm, serenity, and stories older than the town itself. And tonight, you are being invited to see that dream for yourself. So take a slow breath. Let your shoulders loosen. Let the outside world fade just a little. You're not rushing anywhere now. You're simply sinking, gently, into a story that will hold you like a soft blanket. The night begins in the real world, or what the townsfolk call waking world. You find yourself walking along a quiet street paved with smooth river stones that gleam faintly under the moonlight. The lamps along the road flicker with golden flames, steady and calm, as though they too understand that everything here should feel gentle. The houses are shaped in soft curves, no sharp corners, painted in warm shades of blue, cream, and silver. Wind chimes made of seashells sway softly, creating a sound almost like distant whispers welcoming you. This town is called Lumerin, though the locals rarely speak its name. They simply call it home. Tonight is your first night here, and the people know it. Visitors are rare, especially ones chosen to witness their shared dream. But you were invited, and the moment you entered Lumerin, the town felt it. As you walk slowly down the sloping path, you spot the keeper of dreams, an elderly man sitting on a wooden bench. His hair is white, floating around his face like soft clouds. His eyes carry a warm glow, as though tiny lanterns live behind them. He gestures for you to come closer without urgency, without pressure. Just a silent, welcoming motion. When you reach him, he speaks in a voice so calm it feels like a lullaby in itself. Every night, he tells you, the people of this town fall into the same dream, a dream that protects us, heals us, and reminds us why we rest. Tonight, you will walk with them. He taps his wooden cane lightly on the stones beneath your feet. Instantly, a faint hum rises from the ground, as though the stones themselves recognize you. You have had many restless nights, he continues, smiling gently. Your mind has been carrying heavy things, but here you don't have to hold anything. The dream will carry it for you. You feel something shift inside you, not fear, not uncertainty, but a strange, gentle permission to let go, to release the weight you didn't realize your heart had been gripping for so long. The keeper stands, slowly, leaning on his cane. Come, he says. It is time to walk to the heart shore. You follow him. The path leads to a narrow wooden bridge stretched over a calm, dark blue lake. The water is so still it looks like polished glass, reflecting the moon as though it were placed directly on its surface. Every dream begins here, the keeper says softly, near the water, because the lake remembers everything, every dream ever shared. You step onto the bridge. The wooden planks make a soft creaking sound, but not unpleasant, almost rhythmic, peaceful, like a heartbeat. The lake shifts slightly as a cool breeze brushes across it. Stars shimmer on the surface as if floating within the water itself. You may feel a pull, the keeper tells you, a gentle one. It is the dream inviting you. You place your hand on the wooden railing. It's smooth and slightly warm, as though touched by sunlight not long ago. The dream, he continues, always starts the same, with a sky full of slow-falling lights, not stars. Memories, the town's memories, your memories, even the ones you think you've forgotten. He takes a seat again, leaning back with a sigh that sounds like years of calm. When you reach the middle of the bridge, the dream will begin. You look ahead. The center of the bridge glows faintly, a soft circle of pale light. It pulses gently, like the breath of a sleeping world. You walk. Each step becomes slower, softer, lighter. Your thoughts begin to settle like dust in a quiet room. Your heartbeat becomes a gentle drum guiding your pace. And as you approach the glowing center of the bridge, the world around you begins to blur. Not vanish, just soften, like watercolor meeting water. The sound of the lake becomes quieter. The cool air becomes warmer. Your eyelids feel a little heavier. And then, you step onto the glowing circle. A warm wave rolls through your body. Not strong, not overwhelming. Just a soft, comforting warmth, like slipping into a bed that has been waiting for you. The lanterns around the bridge flicker. The sky above deepens to a rich midnight blue, and tiny lights begin falling from above, drifting slowly through the air like glowing feathers. This is it. The dream is forming. The keeper's voice echoes gently behind you, distant but clear. Don't resist it. Let it take you. The dream is safe. The lights float closer, and as one brushes your shoulder, you feel something extraordinary. A memory you forgot you had. Gentle, small, comforting, blooms inside your mind like a warm flower opening. You take another step, and then another. The bridge dissolves beneath your feet. The lake vanishes. The world melts into the dream. Welcome to the shared dream of Lumerin, a place where the night is always soft, where time moves like a calm river, and where you are finally allowed to rest. The first thing you feel is weightlessness, not floating upward, not sinking downward, just suspended in a gentle, warm space that doesn't demand anything from you. The dream forms slowly, like mist curling into shape. At first, there is only darkness. But it is the soft kind, not empty, not lonely, the kind that wraps around you like velvet. Then a glow emerges, faint at first, then brighter, bright enough for you to see that you are standing on a path made of soft starlight, tiny threads shimmering under your feet like woven moonbeams. The world around you is still shaping itself. A warm breeze moves past, calming, familiar, scented with something like lavender, something like old books, something like a peaceful moment you once lived but never thought about again. Ahead, the starlight path curves gently like a floating ribbon. You take a quiet step. Your foot makes no sound. The ground accepts you as if the dream has been waiting for you. The sky stretches endlessly above in deep navy, violet, and silver. Floating across it are luminous shapes, drifting like lanterns across a silent lake. These are memories, some small, some large, all glowing softly as if carrying a sleeping heartbeat within. One drifts down toward you. It waits politely like it's asking permission. You touch it. A gentle wave opens in your chest. Not a full memory, just the feeling of warmth, comfort, safety. The light floats away satisfied. You walk on. The path widens into flowing hills of blue grass, glowing softly as if breathing. Streams of golden water weave through them, releasing tiny sparks that rise into the sky to join the drifting lights. The whole world feels alive, but calm, peaceful, unhurried. There is no noise, no rush, just gentle existence. Ahead, a glowing tower rises like a spiraled seashell, light dripping from its windows like warm honey. The dream tells you, without words, that this is where you're meant to go. Your steps slow. Your breath deepens. You follow the pull. Closer now, the tower shimmers. It isn't made from stone or wood. It's built from silence. Thin, glowing layers of whispered thoughts and half-forgotten dreams woven upward. An archway opens as you approach. Inside, the air thickens with calm. Walls curve softly, flecks of light drifting in them like fish swimming within glass. A staircase spirals upward, each step glowing gentle colors beneath your feet. Blues, pinks, golds. Soft voices echo through the tower. Murmurs of sleepers dreaming together. A mother singing. A story being told. Friends laughing. Heartbeats. Hopes. Beginnings. You listen as you rise. At the top, a circular room holds a pool of still silver water reflecting a sky full of swirling, moving constellations. Beside the pool stands a figure in white. Their voice is gentle, like someone trying not to wake a child. You have entered the first depth of the dream, they say. The dream chose you tonight, because you carry a weight that's ready to be released. The pool ripples. Look, you step forward. A shape begins forming in the silver reflection. But before it becomes clear, a warm breeze moves through the tower. The dream shifts. The floor softens, turning light like clouds. The tower fades layer by layer. The pool becomes a sphere of light. The staircase melts into silver mist. You drift downward, slow, soft, like a feather settling onto a bed. Colors swirl around you. Lavender, teal, golden haze, and then clear. You land on a glowing white path warm as embers. Ahead rises a vast silver tree, its leaves glowing like lanterns, strands of light hanging from its branches, pulsing gently like heartbeats. Every dreamer in Lumerin has walked here. Every night, every generation. The tree feels ancient, alive, endlessly patient. A warm voice speaks from behind it. You've reached the heart root, they say, the place where the dream becomes truth. A calm figure steps forward, eyes glowing like distant lanterns. From here, they say softly, the dream. The heart root guardian's hand remains extended toward you, steady and warm, glowing faintly in the dreamlight. You take it. The moment your fingers touch theirs, a wave of calm flows through you, warmer than anything in the waking world, softer than any memory you've held close in years. It doesn't push or pull. It simply reassures. You're safe here, the guardian says gently, and the dream is listening. The heartroot tree hums above you, its luminous leaves rustling in a breeze you don't feel but sense deep in your chest. The air pulses quietly, like a sleeping heartbeat. The guardian leads you beneath the great tree's branches. For a moment, everything slows. The drifting lights, the glow, even the colors in the air. Like the dream is pausing, waiting for you. Beneath the trunk, the roots twist and spiraled, glowing patterns, weaving into a doorway of liquid starlight. The guardian stops in front of it. This is the threshold, they whisper. Most dreamers never cross it. Only those the dream trusts, or those who need to heal. You breathe slowly, letting the calm sink deeper. The guardian meets your eyes. The deeper levels don't show memories, they say. They show truths. The doorway shimmers. And truths, they add, are always gentle here. You exhale, step forward, and the starlight curtain melts around you. Warm, soft, weightless. The world shifts. You stand in a quiet meadow bathed in twilight. Lavender skies, glowing grass, drifting motes of soft light. A wind passes, tender and slow. This meadow, the guardian explains, is where your mind releases the thoughts you never say aloud. Small glowing silhouettes form across the field, versions of you from quiet moments you'd forgotten. Tired versions, waiting versions, lonely versions. They don't haunt you, they simply exist, peaceful, glowing gently like lanterns. Each one is a thought you carried alone for too long. Yet none of them look sad. Each one looks like someone who survived. The meadow fills with them. Silent acknowledgments. Quiet echoes of who you've been. This is how the dream sees you, the guardian whispers. With gentleness. The silhouettes drift upward like small stars, dissolving into the twilight. The meadow exhales softly, and you feel lighter. The guardian leads you to a slow river glowing with soft blues and warm amber. This river, they say, holds the moments you rushed through, moments that deserved gentleness. The water forms rippling shapes, unfinished mornings, quiet exhaustion, unspoken words, the weight you carried on days no one noticed. No judgment, just understanding. You touch the water, feels warm, forgiving. Time softens, your breath eases. The dream is not here to show you what you lacked, the guardian whispers. It is here to show you what you deserved. A bridge of light forms over the river. It's time to go deeper. You cross. On the other side, the world becomes a warm haze. A circular chamber forms around you, walls of drifting light, a ceiling of moving stars. At its center is a bed woven from glowing dreamlight, warm as a sunrise held in the palm of your hand. This is the place, the guardian says softly, the place where the dream teaches you how to rest. You step closer. The warmth spreads through your chest. A forgotten feeling or one you never fully knew returns. You don't have to finish the dream awake, the guardian whispers. Here, the night holds you. You sit. The bed adjusts perfectly, like it remembers every place you've ever tried to rest. The guardian's voice fades like a lullaby drifting through starlight. You came carrying more weight than you knew. Tonight, the dream will carry you instead. The chamber dims, softens, warms. The last sound is their voice, gentle as sleep itself. Rest now. You're safe. And the night is watching over you. The world dissolves, slowly, gently, into peaceful darkness. A darkness that feels like home. The moment you crossed the moonlit gate, a soft ripple of warmth traveled through your chest, gentle, like a hand brushing away the last twilight shadows. The world around you didn't return instantly. It unfolded slowly, as if reality itself was waking from a peaceful sleep. At first, there was only light, a muted, pearly glow that seemed to breathe. It wrapped around you like the softest blanket, sinking into your thoughts, smoothing the corners of your mind. You felt your heartbeat slow, sinking gently with the rhythm of something ancient and comforting. Then the light shaped itself into a path. A silver path, suspended in a mist so quiet you could almost hear the silence humming. Luna walked beside you, her glow softer now, gentler, as if she knew the journey was coming to its final chapter. Redwood's branches glimmered with scattered starlight as he leaned down and whispered, "You've done well, traveler, very well. You walk this far with an open heart." You breathed out, feeling lighter than you had in years. As you continued along the silver walkway, the mist around you began to shift. Images slowly drifted through it, soft, tender moments from your own life. A quiet morning you once loved, a laugh you'd forgotten, a feeling of comfort you didn't realize you missed. They appeared like reflections on calm water, following you gently, then dissolving into shimmering dust as you walked. Luna glanced at you with a warm smile. "Memories return differently when carried with peace," she said. "Tonight, you've learned how to hold them without letting them weigh you down." The path widened, opening into a final clearing so still it felt like standing inside a heartbeat that had found its rest. At the center lay a small, perfectly smooth stone pool reflecting the stars above. But not the stars of the dream realm. Your stars. Your sky. The world waiting for you. Redwood stepped forward and rested a glowing branch across your shoulder. "This is where your journey returns to you," he murmured. "Where dreams and waking gently meet." You approached the pool. You didn't see your face in its reflection. You saw your calm, your peace, the stillness you had reclaimed. Luna drifted closer and whispered, "When you step into this reflection, you won't lose us. The quiet you found here will follow you. Whenever the world becomes heavy, just close your eyes and breathe." For a moment, you only stood there, letting the silence wrap around you like a soft embrace, letting the calm sink into every part of you, letting yourself be held fully without effort. Then, with a slow breath, you placed your hand on the water. It welcomed you instantly. Silver ripples spread across the surface, wrapping around your fingers, your arms, your whole being. Not pulling, not rushing, just guiding you gently, lovingly, toward home. The world brightened softly, warm like early dawn. Luna's voice drifted through the glow, delicate as moonlight. "You have walked far, and you have listened well." Redwood's voice followed, deep and grounding. "Let go now. Let the quiet settle where it belongs, inside you." Their voices faded like feathers carried by warm air. The silver water cradled you deeper. Your thoughts loosened. Your breath softened. Your body relaxed into a calm deeper than sleep. The dream, the realm, the moonlit paths, all dissolved into a soft, endless warmth. Then a final whisper reached you, a promise wrapped in gentleness. "You are home now." And with that, your mind finally, slowly, beautifully sank into deep, effortless sleep.